waste incineration of AVR. And at this waste incineration, waste is being burned, but not just waste is being burned. While burning waste or incinerating waste, heat is produced, and this heat is delivered to all kinds of industry. You can see a stainless steel construction here pipeline, and that's a steam pipeline. So the steam coming from the incineration is delivered to the industry that is surrounding. They don't just deliver steam, they also create power, and they deliver residual heat. And you heard Boudewijn earlier talk about the residual heat system. This is one of the entry points of residual heat that is being delivered to the city of Rotterdam and later on to the city of The Hague and Leiden. With shiny storage system, and that's one of the ammonia storage facilities that there is in the port. And ammonia is one of the key hydrogen derivatives for the future, and we already have seen a tripling in capacity over the last years in the terminals here, and we will see more capacity growth in the years to come. And here on the right hand side, where the steam is coming from, that's a bioethanol facility of the company called Alco. So they use corn as a feedstock and they produce bioethanol, and their waste products go to they serve as feed for cattle. Meanwhile, we passed the third refinery in the port of Rotterdam, the Gunvor Refinery. Also here, investments take place for production of sustainable aviation fuel and other kinds of. See, in front of us is the flare at the BP facility, which is the fourth large refinery in the port. And again, their investments take place for hydrogen at that refinery. Alongside those storage facilities, there is a company building now a battery recycling factory. So also in new value chains, we do already see investments taking place in the port. We will go to FutureLand, and FutureLand is just the edge of Maasvlakte 1 and was built as a visitor center for the construction of the second Maasvlakte. Years ago there was sea. And where we will go 10 years ago, it was sea. And get in and go, I think, upstairs to what we call VIP deck, but I'm not sure, Mandy. Do we go upstairs? Or? Yeah. Perfect.
Transport, and as I said, the focus is marine shipping. We also look at all the other modalities in the port, so that's inland shipping, road and rail. But that would make the story quite big and complex, so for purpose of time we focus on ammonia storage in the port. We have other experts for that, so it will be difficult for me to answer that. We're really looking at the bunkering of ammonia, so which measures do we need to have in place for ammonia to be bunkered safely. And if we look at that, it's really important as we're trying to move away from fossil fuels and move into these alternatives, that these first demonstrators, which we haven't done yet in Rotterdam, are done safely. We cannot avoid any mistakes, any issues, any safety related issues when we're doing these demonstrators. So I'm not an expert on ammonia storage, or I really look at the use in shipping. Maybe you...
Yeah, there's a good skill on that. PGS, and there are already 38 PGSs, and one of them looked up to the ammonium storage and handling, certainly. And that was earlier than the first storage capacity was built.
So that was a mishandling issue, or is there a better way
I can't say
to?
anything about that, but when it comes to the Rotterdam area and then the local authorities look into that kind of guideline and legislation, I'm very comfortable here. But for another company, I can say.
If you want more information.
Can you just explain to us what we're looking at here?
This is Holland Hydrogen 1. It is a 200 megawatt
Right.
electrolyzer, which
Electrolyzer.
sources the green electrons from Hollandse Kust Noord,
Right.
crosswind, and it'll produce 60,000 kilos of green hydrogen per day.
Wow.
Which is 5 to 10% equivalent of the hydrogen usage in our refinery in Pernis.
Okay. And I've heard about the storage, IKEA style storage. They're going to be shipping them in.
Yeah, but
boxes that they
on
would
this
have to
level,
compile together.
storage is not the pipeline itself, high networks, which is produced by GasUnie, will be sufficient storage.
Right. So is this a unique thing we're looking at right now?
Yes, it is.
It is in what sense? In scale?
There are, well, when we took final investment decision, there was 300 megawatts of electrolyzer capacity worldwide, and this is 200.
Amazing.
In the last couple of years, there were bigger projects announced,
Right.
but in this phase, it's rather unique.
Going to be close to. Amazing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Best wishes. Say hydrogen.
Hey,